Street, Petersburg, Florida, playing a team on the road with the best record in baseball was going to challenge the Orioles. No way around it. And so would a pitcher with blistering heat and a microscopic era. They'd like to preserve the first 3 innings, placing them under glass instead of the dome. They'd like to get back the 4th, when the home run ball shattered them again. Avisail Garcia delivered a 2-run shot off Dylan Bundy to give the Rays a lead they were able to maintain, with their pitchers retiring the last 16 batters in a 4-2 victory at Tropicana Field. Bundy didn't allow a hit until G-Man Choi doubled in the 4th to put 2 runners in scoring position with no outs. Yandy Diaz's sacrifice fly reduced the Orioles' lead to 2-1. Brandon Lowe struck out on a nice changeup from Bundy, and Garcia drove a slider over the center field fence to spin the direction of the game. The Orioles, 7-11, have surrendered a home run in 17 of the first 18 games. Bundy has given up 7 over his last 3 starts. Bundy struck out 3 batters in the 5th and was done at 88 pitches. He's allowed 3 runs in 3 of his 4 outings. Garcia also had an RBI single off Miguel Castro, who retired the first 2 batters in the 8th before running into trouble. Single, walk, single, insurance run. Unfortunately for the Orioles, Tyler Glasnow got on a roll after allowing a season-high 7 hits through the 4th inning. He surrendered a combined 5 in his last 2 starts over 12 innings and brought a 0.53 ERA into the game, the only run coming in the first inning of his debut. Glasnow retired the last 10 batters he faced and threw only 5 pitches in the 4th and 9 in the 6th. He broke a couple of bats along the way. The Orioles worked Glasnow for 26 in the 1st, including the 8th seen by leadoff hitter Jonathan Villar before grounding out, but he made it through the 7th. Chris Davis was a late scratch due to illness, the explanation provided by a team spokesperson, and Joey Rickard cracked a lineup that usually includes him when the Orioles play the Rays. Rickard began the night as a career .309, .330, .564 hitter versus the Rays, and he slashed .421, .463, .895 last summer with 4 of his 8 home runs and 17 of his 23 RBIs. The magic wore off for one night. Rickard went 0 for 4, stranded 3 runners over the first 3 innings and made the final out. Trey Mancini, Dwight Smith Jr. and Rio Ruiz singled in the first, the latter with 2 outs to give the Orioles a 1-0 lead. Mancini is 8 for 13 in the first inning this season. The Orioles have outscored opponents 16-5 in the opening frame. The Rays have outscored theirs 18-2. Glasnow hadn't allowed a run in 16 consecutive innings. His fastball was topping out at 99 miles per hour and he kept mixing an 84 miles per hour curveball. Smith reached on an infield single in the 3rd, the out call was overturned, stole second base and scored on Renato Nunez's double down the left field line for a 2-0 lead. Smith has 6 multi-hit games to double his career total heading into the season. The Rays began the night leading the majors with a 12-4 record and plus 38 run differential. They'd improve on both. It started to happen after the 3rd. Let's block ads. Why?